Hi guys, today I want to show you how to make herbal finishing salts. What is that? And I find out about this wonderful alchemy of minerals and plants about 5 years ago when I went to the herbal medicine school, and I start making them since then, and I never stop. And I make a lot of like a little gifts for people like during the Christmas, and they're really nice and cute, and people really like them. And some of my friends asked me to show them how to make them, so I decided to record this video. So I just harvested my herbs on the garden, and my previous video I show you how to harvest the basil. So I have like tons of basil right here. I destem all the, took the hard, or long stems out of the herbs, and I have a little bit of the holy basil, I have a thyme, I have a little bit of tarragon, which I took its very young leaves, but still add the really nice flavor. I have a little bit of the lemon, no, that's a lemon verbena, yes. Oh, it smells so good. And I have oregano. So you don't need to have all these herbs. You can have just basil or parsley or cilantro. Oh, by the way, I do need cilantro for this. Hold on one second. Yes, I do have a bunch of cilantro that I prepared, so I'm gonna add this too. So basically the recipe, it goes 1-to-1. 1 cup of salt. I'm gonna make 2 today because I have a lot of herbs, and 2 cups of herbs, and they have to be really packed in 2 cups container. So sometimes it looks a lot, but when you start packing them, and if it's a very nice and young leaves, then it doesn't look that much. So normally I chop them, but today I decided no, I'm not going to chop it. I'm going to show you the easier way. I'm just going to put them all in the food processor and pulse it a couple times, so they kind of like not as puffy and chopped a little bit, and then I add salt, and then we'll just mix it together. So, and they salt has this amazing ability to absorb the moisture. If you keep it, if it's very, for example, if it's very humid outside and you put your salt there, it becomes wet. So that's why we put all these herbs and salt together. The salt will absorb all the juices from all these herbs, and then it also has a fire element, which will dry them really quickly. You still need like maybe about 2 to 3 days, depending on your environment. If it's humid in your house or dry, I always keep it somewhere close to the dehumidifier, so it dries faster. And you could just put it on after we mix it in the food processor. I use the very old one, so for my herbs, but you can use any food processor, whatever you want. And yeah, and then you could just stir it a little bit every day so that it's not clumping all together in the big clumps. And yeah, and then you're gonna have your beautiful jars. You can put it in the cute jars, and yeah, that's it. So let's do it. If I could show you, I don't know, let me grab, this is kind of a big container, but anyway, if I put all these herbs, I'm gonna show you like together in this little thing. Look at that. I spent some time to destem them, yes, But if you have a surplus of herbs and they are like growing really fast, this is the best thing to do. And you don't have to use them right now, those finishing salts, but you can use that. Look, it's like 2 cups. That's it, 2 cups. So you can use them during the winter to have your fresh herbs in your body, all this vitamins and minerals. And like I said, I use the pink Himalayan salt for this one, and it has a lot of high minerals and like calcium, magnesium, iron, copper. So but there's also tons of salts that you can use. One of them is I also like to use is red Hawaiian salt. That one is let me see, it's formed from the seawater slowly evaporating in the tidal pools that are naturally infused with iron-rich red volcanic clay. Oh my goodness, that's talking about elemental alchemy, right? You have like water, minerals, you have fire and all the air in there. So yeah, try different salts. I use, like I said, I buy it in Costco, this big pink Himalayan salt. You can also use just kosher sea salt if you don't want to buy any of those fancy salts. It's still gonna absorb all your minerals and vitamins and still give you a nice finishing salt. It's gonna be kind of like a seasoning, but it's not seasoning. You have to remember, because you know, it's still salt. So sometimes you can over salt it because you think it's a herbal seasoning, but it's not. So remember that. So I put all these herbs in the food processor, and then we're just gonna chop it slightly, like pulse it. So let's see, hopefully it will work. Yeah. Perfect. You don't need to chop it. Maybe, oh my goodness, it smells so good. Just fine. Sorry for the noise, but that's the way it goes. Okay, I'll grab this spatula and just put the salt, 2 cups of salt. So add more, and maybe kind of like stir it. Depends on, mine is very old, this food processor, so I have to be very careful with it, how it's okay. And then you process it until it's like fully incorporated together, and it's gonna be like wet a little bit, and it's gonna be yeah, that's it. Maybe a couple minutes, maybe stir it one time. Oh, it's like delicious. Wow. I always love it. Can you stir it so it's all together, and maybe pulse it one more time, but don't worry. What you're gonna do, you're gonna prepare your like a cooking sheet, and you're gonna take this and bring all your salt. See, it didn't mix really well, but it's okay, totally fine, because all your herbs are very, very processed. And you could just mix it. I probably will use my hands. Yeah, look how beautiful it is. all green. And I made I put enough parchment paper so it's kind of with borders, because it will be easier for you to transfer that later, or to shuffle it, or whatever, stir it. So it looks really, really good. It smells divine. And it will dry out all those, if there is a little, you know, stems left or little leaves there, it's okay. It will really, really, salt will dry it out and you will just crumble it. It'll be like yummy. So I put my finishing salt on the eggs, to the omelets, to season vegetables, roasted vegetables, or fresh vegetables, soups, whatever you name it, I put it in there. So because, you know, and you know, like I do not put a lot of herbs that very potent. Like this one is, this is kind of mild herbs. But if you want to put like rosemary, for example, then I don't put a lot, just a little bit, so it doesn't overpowering this. Or sage, for example. There's a recipes like you can make a lemon, verbena, and sage finishing salt. There's just 2 herbs. You can buy it in the store, those herbs, or if you're not growing them. And right now there's also abundance of herbs on the farmer's market, and they're so cheap. You can buy a couple, you know, bunches of celery, or not celery, cilantro or parsley and basil, and, you know, use that, whatever you need, and make the rest of it your finishing salts, and keep it for the winter. And then winter comes, you open your jar, and there's this amazing smell of this, you know, herbs that you made with love, and it's all good for you. So have fun to make your finishing salt. I'll post the link below this video so you can read about different type of salts that there exist and what their benefits. And also I'll give you a couple of recipes for like specific salts that you will need to, my hands are dirty, you can make. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me your thumbs up if you like it. Until next time, bye!